story about the time I met someone who is in fact supposed to be deceased. So over the summer, I accepted this position as a fine dining server in this 4-diamond 5-star resort. So we get lots of athletes and celebrities, blah, 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 because it's in a really remote place. It's like a little hidden gem. On this particular evening, I greeted a group at the door, and I noticed that one of the ladies looked exactly like the late Princess Diana, except, of course, she was older. Wait, So I said to her, "Oh my God, has anyone ever told you you look exactly like Princess Diana?" Like, ah. No word of a lie. She looked at me and she goes, "Yeah, I've heard that before." So I seated them at the reserved table. The group was very loud and happy to be there. But I noticed although this lady smiled and laughed, she didn't say that much. She didn't talk very much. Probably about 60 years old. Eloquent, her facial expression. My manager came. Hi, I just needed to take a break and get shit done. This part 2, I'm gonna get into my theories as to what the fuck is she doing here? Why is she alive? So as I was saying, my manager comes up to me. At this point, I haven't mentioned anything. He comes up to me and he's freaking out. He's like, "Wow, that looks like Princess Diana. What the fuck?" And so we started joking, laughing, "Oh my God, it's really her." But what if it was? Here's my theory. The reason her death was never really solved because the fatal car accident was the doing of the royal family. What if it was the doing of herself? Hear me out, okay? Diana wanted out. She wanted out. She was not happy. Look at what the royal family has been doing recently. They've been trying ways to get out, to get away. What if she faked her own death to escape? Part 3. Got some of y'all interested? So I'm gonna answer questions, clear some things up. The first thing I would just want to disclaim is that this is a theory, okay? This is a theory. And someone asked me where this resort is. I'm not gonna tell you. If you really want to know, go on my Instagram. You can check out where I used to work. And also, if it's true, we should just leave her alone, right? Let her live, fuck. Another comment said she would never leave her children. Totally. But think about the circumstances. What if she didn't fake her death? What would have the outcome been? Do you think she would have actually died? Left her children without a mother ever? What if her boys got all caught up in it and died as well? Cooperation might have been the only way out. It's honestly makes me really sad. But Harry and Meghan have a house in Canada now. And they left the palace and they're like, bye. Maybe they're all hanging out together. Who knows? Does this call for a part 4? I think it does. If you haven't seen 1, 2, and 3, go watch 1, 2, and 3. Or that's not going to make a lot of sense. Part 4 is going to be reasons why this particular resort that I was working at that I'm not going to say, you can figure it out, I'm sure. Why it would be the perfect location for someone who doesn't want to be found to go. To spend time and do a couple of activities privately. We offer golf and a lot of richy rich, the spa, horseback riding. Sounds royal. It's a gated community. There's a few mansions and residents on site. There's a private airport, small private airport. Very tight security. Everything's by reservation only. I signed many forms stating that I can't disclose any information about the guests. So anyway, I'm just going to reiterate. Theory. This is a theory. A theory. Wouldn't be the first celebrity that I've seen go here that doesn't want to be found. Hey, I saw this lady one time that looked exactly like Princess Diana. I know it's not true, but what if it was? What if she was alive? Fucking crazy theory, bro. Just a theory. Who knows? Don't say that! That's so disrespectful! So I was getting maybe 80 views on my TikToks. Posted this. And now everyone's saying I'm gonna go missing. And I'm scared. Okay, this is part I don't know anymore. But this question right here keeps coming up. So I'm gonna answer it. It's actually pretty well known that Mr. Sidney Crosby quite enjoys to spend his vacations here. One day, actually, my friend Olivia came up to me all excited. One of the cooks. She's a sweetheart. Oh. Anyway, she was like, guess what? And I was like, what? And she was like, I get to make a cheese plate for Sidney Crosby. And I was like, that's dope. And he orders a lot of food. Yeah. And he's pretty sexy. Yeah. And, like, it's not a secret that he hangs out here, so I'm not, like, exposing him. But the Bev Cart girl, Nicole, like, she can't even get near him. Apparently, one summer, he got attacked. Like, straight up attacked by the Bev Cart girl. Like, can we take a picture? That's not okay. So, when I started this, I knew there was a lot of conspiracies about the royal family surrounding her death and that they killed her. But I had no idea that the whole she's alive thing, that's a thing. That's a thing. And so now I'm like hooked. I want to dive deep. And so I got really curious about this driver. It said that he was drunk, right? A mix of alcohol and prescriptions. But he was like way over the limit. Something is sketchy about this toxicology report. It makes me question whether it's valid because the butler, I believe his name was Paul Burrell, he claims there's no way he could have been drunk. No way. Diana didn't drive fast. She was a careful driver. Now I wonder if maybe someone somehow drugged the driver. Because he was on prescriptions, okay? He was on prescriptions. I have to keep going because I just got a crazy idea. I'm sorry, I have chills. Someone said this, and I kind of agree. So now I'm like, holy fuck. What if the driver was supposed to be in on it? And then he helped her escape, and they fucked him up. I am back with some facts. A few things that support the fact that Diana is alive somehow. Since she passed away in France, the protocol there is to treat them mostly at the scene, ASAP. Whereas elsewhere it's more common to get them to the hospital. It means she was mostly treated there, like in the ambulance. So she spent a lot of time in the ambulance. And Diana was very smart. I've been watching a ton of documentaries. And in her tapes, she says that she believed there was a conspiracy against her because her bodyguard was killed. So she probably thought through this whole scenario. She was smart enough to set something up just in case. She intentionally chose France to go to for this reason. She maybe set up a cadaver in the ambulance to switch out. That's just a theory. 2 individuals passed away at the scene, RIP. But Diana was taken out of the vehicle and treated. She had survived. Sketchy things about the report. Hello. We're back to talk about Princess Diana and why I think she might be alive. She might be. We don't really know, but we're gonna find out right now. I just want to point out that, like, obviously she's safe, like, now. Nobody, if someone came to get her now, if she came out of hiding, it'd be, like, so obvious. Like, it would be so obvious, right? Right? She's not a threat anymore. But on another note, the question that keeps going through my brain is why? Why does the report say that she wasn't wearing a seatbelt? She literally thought she was gonna die in a car accident. She thought that. She had a premonition about that. She had been having car troubles. Why would someone like that, if they were going really fast, not have their seatbelt on? Doesn't make sense. So the heart attack thing, it just doesn't sit with me. To me, that's such a cop-out. All right. If Princess Diana was alive, in theory, why the heck would she be in Canada? She actually said she always wanted to move out of the country, out of Britain. And when the boys were around 9 and 10, she took them there to prepare them for their royal duties. However, she spent most of the time taking them to see the sights, and they even attended church service. That's so wholesome. Reminder and disclaimer that just because this is a theory doesn't make it true. I wish it was. That explains why Meghan and Harry initially chose Canada, to me. Another crazy fucking fact. You ready? This is gonna blow your mind. Her birthday is literally Canada Day. Okay. I'm shook. If this made no sense because you didn't see all the other parts, you can go check those out. There's like 11 of them now. Yeah.